Osu has seen quite a bit of interpretation and experimentation over the last few years. We've seen players take muscle and visual memory to the next level, or we've seen players utilize reading skills that almost no player can even comprehend when gazing upon these plays. Today's episode of Player Analysis is on no other than the Norwegian legend himself, GN. GN, also known as Isak Vik, is an Osu standard player from Norway. GN's first documented rhythm game introduction to YouTube would be on April 14th, 2011, showcasing a pass on Through the Fire and Flames on Guitar Hero 3. Near the end of 2011, he would post his first Osu footage of an FC on Made of Fire Heavy difficulty. Not long after, he would begin to post some passes on maps like Pluto and Atama no Taisu, but would become infatuated with utilizing the Easy mod to tackle what are called Tag 4 maps that are designed for 4 players to tag in and out throughout the song. This results in absurdly fast jumps and other wacky patterns that were not intended for single play. His FCs on Night and Nights and Don't Say Lazy put GN on the map, and he began to flourish as a player and would continue to push these new boundaries. As of now, he is a staple of the community, as one of the most unique players in the game. So let's talk about what exactly he excels at regarding this aspect. GN uses a relatively small tablet area and uses a Cherry MX Red Switch keyboard, with the S and D keys for his play. He is also a primarily alternating player and plays on a full 1920 by 1080 screen resolution for his Osu client. As one of the pioneers of this mod, GN's ability to use the Easy mod are unlike anything this game has seen. Not only has he been able to put up phenomenal plays using his reading abilities on the leaderboards, but he has managed to even use it in tournaments. The Easy mod takes quite a toll on a person's score, so the fact that he's able to make up so much ground and acquire PP scores in the 500s and get scores on the top 50 leaderboards is something definitely worth admiring. Old school maps are definitely up his alley as well. Whether they're squares, triangles, or extremely awkward spaced out streams, he is able to breeze through these at will. Lastly, the amount of muscle memory and visual memorization he withholds is second to none, applying his muscle memory to slider maps and applying both his visual and muscle memory to his flashlight plays. While GN is at the very top of what he does fall a tad short in his ability to use the Hard Rock mod for higher PP scores, as the majority of his scores either contain the hidden mod or do not use any mods at all. GN's stamina is pretty standard compared to most players, but he is not quite able to keep up with the fierce amount of speed that players have nowadays. Let's take a look at a score from each of GN's strengths to display how they are used. GN's Nico Mega Mix Easy score is what he considers near optimal and extremely lucky, only getting 11 misses and a 620 PP score if ranked. The main show of this run is the ending part he hits, and it's no surprise that he has the lowest miss count with the Easy mod on this by a long shot. The second old school maps and GN are mentioned, this play will immediately pop up in anyone's head that follows Osu. Shotgun Symphony is a chaotic mess of a map. Its main difficulty is centered around its barrage of 3 to 7 note bursts that have the most awkward formations imaginable. You can't get around these easily either, because with a circle size of 7, your movement has to be absolutely perfect to even have a chance at nabbing these.
I am a fucking legend.
Jugoku do Gokuji Gokuraku is the perfect example of pure muscle memory, especially with the addition of the hidden mod. The blazing fast sliders that disappear before your very eyes have you pondering how he only dropped a single 100 within these 6 minutes. To put this score into perspective, there are only 10 FCs on this map in the decade this map has been out, and GN manages to do the unthinkable and FCs this with the flashlight mod. The notoriously hard square jumps and 3/4 screen jumps are no match for GN on this one, because after over 1,000 plays, he put this song to rest forever.
Yes!
Going back to GN's Shotgun Symphony play, this play won him a t-shirt and a title on his profile, giving him the title Champion Above Champions. He has also been one of the few that joined the Negative Infinity AR Club, double-S-ing Chocobo on this mod. In the Gotta Aim Fast Grand Finals tiebreaker, GN used the easy mod on Uta and was actually the highest scoring member on his team, and the third highest score overall with 71 million points and a 2,445 combo. Lastly, GN popularized the Osu speedrun, a speedrun done by FCing 10 ranked maps as fast as possible. Despite the norm of Osu nowadays being heavily centered around the concept of becoming fast, PP farming, and other meta-oriented approaches, GN teaches a lesson that not many can display. That a leaderboard system does not necessarily dictate a player's skill, and hopefully his plays will serve as a reminder that there is experimentation to this game that could still be explored on perhaps more levels than he has achieved already. Big thank you to Water is Good for requesting this video through Patreon, and another shout out to Prince as well for supporting the channel. Feel free to check out my Patreon and other sellout links below. I'll see you all in whatever video I upload next, and take care.